Welcome to the Waylight. In today's gospel passage, we see that Jesus asked his disciples to beware of the yeast of Pharisees and also the yeast of King Herod. When we go through the Gospel of St. Matthew, we see that Jesus even asked his disciples to beware of Sadducees. What do we mean by the yeast or the leaven? It makes us to bake the bread so fast, and even the leaven, it spreads so fast. In the same way, the wickedness of Pharisees and Sadducees brought a kind of conflicts among the people in the society. That's why Jesus says that leaven of Pharisees or leaven of Sadducees. We know certain things with regard to these groups, Pharisees and Sadducees. These groups were not seen in the Old Testament. When we go through the Old Testament, we do not see such kinds of group, Pharisees or Sadducees. But this is a kind of later addition. After we see a kind of time period between Prophet Malachi and John the Baptist, Old Testament and New Testament, 400 years of a kind of long gap. The theologians used to say that this is the silence of God, 400 years of silence of God before the coming of Messiah. During this period only, such groups as Pharisees and Sadducees came up. Then their ideologies were entirely different. Sadducees believed only the book Torah, which means Pentateuch, the first 5 books of Bible, and Pharisees even believed in life after death. Sadducees did not had belief in life after death. Sadducees did not believe in the existence of angels, but Pharisees believed in the existence of angels. So many things are there at the time of Jesus. These two groups had a kind of conflicting ideologies. So these kinds of conflicts brought a kind of manipulation in the society, a kind of bigger controversies in the society, and the King Herod manipulated their ideologies, and he made use these ideologies in order to maintain his power, in order to enrich his power and authority. That was happening in the time of Jesus period. That's why Jesus says, beware of the leaven of Pharisees, beware of the leaven of Sadducees, beware of the King Herod. Even now, this is applicable. See, two groups, different kinds of ideologies, so many conflicts, chaos in the society, and among the midst there is king who was a kind of diplomatic personality, who was having a kind of diplomatic personality, and he was making these groups to conflict again and again, and he made use this, manipulated these kinds of ideologies and made use that for his authority, maintenance of his authority, sustenance of his authority. The same thing is happening in our societies also. Each person would be having different kinds of ideologies, understanding, and these particular conflicting understanding comes to social medias and in different levels of society, and this becomes a kind of conflicting figure in our society. And certain people would manipulate this and bring about so many controversies and so many conflicts among the society for their betterment, like King Herod. So, my dear friends, through today's gospel passage, Jesus asks us to beware. As the disciples of Jesus, we must understand what is going on in the society, and we must understand certain things, and accordingly we must move in the society, and we must lead the people in the society. Let us ask God's special grace to live and lead a better life under the providence of God, having the wisdom of God. May God bless us all.